Hey, namaste everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, today we are going to discuss why toxic relationships are increasing in the world, why people are getting into more toxic relationships rather than finding their true love and marrying their true love. So, without any further delays, let's get into the video. Definition. Definition of love has changed. Falling in love with someone is totally a different process. But nowadays, people are choosing partner to be in love with. And there's the difference. Falling in love is a different thing, and choosing someone to be in love is a different thing. They both are different things. So nowadays, people are choosing not falling in love. People are choosing their partner based on how they appear. It's more like superficial reasons: their appearance, beauty, status, money, and these things are necessary, but these things should never be the reason of love. Okay, if you are choosing someone based on this kind of reasons, it's not love. Okay, you are just choosing a partner, you are not falling in love. So this definition has changed. So this is one of the very common reasons why people are choosing more toxic relationships. Foundation. Any building cannot survive without a strong foundation, right? Everything needs a strong foundation. Even our bodies, our goals, everything needs a strong foundation. Same applies to love relationships. If the foundation of the relationship is not strong, if the foundation of the relationship is not based on true values, then it will not survive. Nowadays, the foundation of love is not based on true values. True love requires a lot of patience and sometimes some kind of sacrifices. True love requires a lot of efforts, the real efforts. Okay, so nobody is willing to put the real efforts, and everyone wants that codependent relationship because they are so easy. Let's just be dependent on each other and everything will be fine. Codependent relationships. People are moving towards codependent relationships because they are so easy to deal with. Both people are dependent on each other for their own needs and desires, and it's like you are depending on the other person for your happiness, for your dreams, for your wishes, everything. But the question is that how long that person will be able to fulfill your needs and desires. No matter how hard the other person try, one day their efforts will not make you happy because you need yourself more than the other person. Your soul will only be satisfied through self love, the love of God. False ideology. We have been taught by society to find love in other person. We have been taught that after our parents, family, we should find love in our partner. But we can find love in ourselves too. We can find love in God, right? And all the beautiful things that we do. So, because we have been taught by society that, find love in partner, in relationship, we have been putting more focus on love relationships. From a very young age, we are putting more focus on love relationships rather than focusing on ourselves, rather than focusing on our career, on our goals, our dreams. So, this false ideology really distracting people's mind about love, about finding love. They're focusing more on the other person. They're focusing more on loving someone else rather than loving themselves. Lack of self love. A lot of people out there, they don't know how to love themselves, okay? They have not experienced unconditional love, and all they have experienced in their life by their parents, by their family, by the people around them is conditional love, okay? If you are being good, I will love you. If you are do something wrong, I will not love you. You have to do everything according to me. Then you are nice. You have to change in a certain way. Then only I will accept you. This is conditional love. So people really don't know how to love themselves. Okay? Self love is not part of their life. It's far, far, far away from the reality. So when you lack self love, you attract lot of toxic relationships in your life because you really don't know how to love yourself, okay? You really don't know. All you know is to please other people, chase other people for love, because you have been taught to accept conditional love, not unconditional love. Parents are not emotionally available. When parents are not emotionally available, there are chances that the children's will get into toxic relationships, codependent relationships, in order to receive that love, that affection, that care, that just care that yes, I'm here. So you might have seen that when both parents are working, it's hard to give time to their children, right? So sometimes in this cases, their children's get into toxic relationships, codependent relationships, because their parents are not emotionally available. So they are trying to find someone to fulfill their emotional needs, and they are so young that they don't know how to fulfill their needs on their own, how to love themselves, you know. So because of parents unavailability, people like this generation are moving towards more toxic relationships. The main reason is not willing to heal themselves. If you don't heal yourself, if you don't work on yourself, if you don't work on your insecurities, on your shadow side, you will attract the same. You will attract toxic people in your life, right? So people don't want to heal themselves, okay? They want other person to heal themselves. But remember, even a therapist cannot help you if you are not willing to help yourself, okay? You have to do the work. So people don't want to heal themselves, okay? And if you don't heal, you will attract the same people, same relationships. So, healing is one of the main reasons why people are moving towards more toxic relationships, because they don't want to work on themselves, okay? They don't want to work on themselves because healing requires lot of inner work, lot of shadow work. So this is why people choose to be in toxic relationships rather than just taking a time out and healing themselves. Afraid of being alone. People are afraid of being alone. They can't be alone for a long time, so they need someone. They always need someone. And this is why they are moving towards more codependent relationship, toxic relationships, because they don't know how to being alone and just how to enjoy their own company. Because for them toxic relationships are easy rather than being alone. So this is why people are choosing more toxic relationships, codependent relationships. So when I was going through my healing journey, I was constantly receiving this message: choose a good heart, not a good face. And it was the biggest lesson that I needed to learn. With the time, you will realize that these superficial things like looks, appearance, status, and all these things, they cannot give you that ultimate peace and satisfaction that you are looking for in a partner, okay? So these toxic relationships might look very good on the surface, but from inside it's dead. From inside it's dead. That's nothing. That's nothing. And believe me, no one is stopping you from finding your true love. It's only you, okay? You have to remove your own toxicity. You have to learn to say no to toxic people. You have to learn to say no to narcissist, player type of people. You have to learn how to draw boundaries. You have to learn how to put yourself first. You have to learn how to love yourself. Yeah, so that's all I have for today's video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.